this is Rodrigo from Take Right Action, and I got some questions about how to get the best freelancers to work for you. And I decided to show you pretty much how's my process, because there is two ways that you are going to go into having this. And I think that if you can get both of them, it will help you out a lot better. First is that you have to be brutally honest, because some freelancers are going to have like this type of attitude that you will see that they are not interested in doing the best work they can do. So if you see that, just fire them as soon as possible. If they are trying to give you many problems and they are not telling you any solution, you want them out. Easy as that. And you can reach good freelancers. In my case, since I happen to live in a third world country, I had a lot of talent here who are selling their services very low, and that is something that I can take advantage on. But if you are not in that position, or if you don't have people who you can trust into doing great work for you, you can always use these pages like Odesk, Workana if you're Latin American, or Elance or Freelancer. There are many options, and this is my favorite one, Odesk, and I will show you pretty much how I do this, how I make this happen. When it comes to hiring people, I like to use two elements. I asked the same question to someone who was the CEO of this huge agency in New York, and he recommended me to read the book Good to Great, and I recommend you doing that as well. Read that shit as soon as possible, because there you will have all the rules that you need for hiring great people, and it's all about the good attitude. Because even if the freelancer doesn't know about shit about something, if they have the right attitude, they will find a solution, and or they will go to you and say, okay, I have this problem and here are 3 solutions to this problem, which one do you like the best? And that is what you're aiming at. Now, the second thing that you have to do is to have your working procedures, and this is something that we got from the book Work the System from Sam Carpenter. You can get it for free by signing it to his email account. And the thing is that you can use these tools to work the step by step, going into how this needs to be done. For example, these are my working procedures here, and here I have the email configuration to Freedom Business, how to configure all the emails to work with your email account, and here are all the steps with the screenshots and everything that is really marked up, so people can go and do these steps. Now, I can hire someone and give this manual to them, and that is it. And I can also do videos explaining how to do it, like I'm doing now, right now. Like I'm capturing all the screen and all the steps that needs to be done. And I can send them the videos, and then I can send them as a backup these working procedures as well. So now the freelancer has a video on how to do the thing that I wanted him to do, and now he has like all the steps. So now this becomes a problem, because you might be thinking, well, I don't know how to do this step, but you can also look for the manual, look for instruction in YouTube, do a couple yourself, do it a couple of times yourself, whatever you want. Or if you are trying to provide like someone to do a graphic design, you can go into ThemeForest, buy a template, a Photoshop template, give that to the designer, and just ask for the things that you want to be changed. That way they don't have to create a design from ground zero. Another way that you can do as well is that, and this is something that Scott Lee uses, the guy that I interviewed some months ago, he pretty much goes to the freelancer, to a designer, and asks, okay, I want you to show me what is good design for you. And they come with some examples of what they think is good design, and he goes like, this is shit, let me show you how good design is really done. And he has in his Pinterest like all these examples from good design, and you can find a lot of that in Behance, Pinterest, ThemeForest, Graphic River. Logopond. There are many resources all over the web that are showing you like what is good design. Now you can go to these things and buy a template and hire the freelancers just to modify the visual things, or you can just take them like a base, like, okay, this is good design. I want you to learn what is good design. And then again, if the freelancer has the right attitude, which is the most important thing, they are going to do it. They are going to learn it. They are going to go through all of this. And let me show you pretty much one of the first jobs I posted. This is the one that I got my virtual assistant, and I had pretty much everything here that needed to be done. Like, I was explicit as possible and even say the tools that I need them to have. And I got the first freelancer, and pretty much she was like, every time that she found a problem, she was trying to quit because she was really shy. So she was assuming that every time she found a problem that I was going to fire her, and in the end she ended up quitting all by herself. And she had a bad attitude, and in the beginning I tried to be like a little bit comprehensive because I noticed that she was really shy. But in the end, every problem she found, she started panicking, and that is not the right attitude. So in the end, she went away, and I hired another one. The second one was awesome. Pretty much she saw all the videos, she saw all the documents, she started working on herself so she can start to get a feel of what needs to be done. If she had any questions, she asked me, and I had no problem in answering back. And pretty much using the same time that the other assistant was complaining all about, she founded a lot of possible clients, and I got a sale from $1,500 out of it. And as you can see, this was pretty much $10. Now, I posted this, and right away in the first hour I got like many people come up here trying to apply. And you can see here the rating from each one of them, if they have some feedback, if they have how many hours they have worked with. And you can find here all this, like, and also how much they are charging for the service that you want. So this is pretty much how you do it. Like, first you will have help from the Odesk team to tell you how good they are, and you can see the reviews of all the people they have hired them before and all that. But also you can check their attitude, and you need to be brutal with this, because if you see that they have a bad attitude, you want to fire them as soon as possible. Remember, this is not just about you. You are hiring them, and they are probably going to be working a project of a client that you have, and it's their money, it's their trust. This is what is at stake. It's someone else's money, it's someone else's trust. If something goes bad, it can go really bad for you. You can get sued in some cases. So you cannot leave things to at random. You want to be deliberate. You want to have the best team that you can have. And yes, you are going to fuck up a couple of times. Not everything is going to go perfect. So be ready for when that happens, and if that happens, and if you see that the guy has a bad attitude, be ready to fire them as soon as possible and hire them a new one. And just in case this happens, because it is a possibility, try to have like a good frame. Like, we ask at least 1 month per project. We do not take like 1 week project or something like that. So this is what needs to be done. You're going to fail a couple of times. You need to document and do the videos as the best you can. Like, if you have a design that you need some modifications, try to do a video with Camtasia or a ScreenFlow if you have Mac, and try to go over there explaining in the video what needs to be done, like everything that needs to be changed. And that is pretty much how you can go about it. And if you fuck up, just fire them and hire a new one as soon as possible, and try to have like enough time to be able to respond to this, because let's face it, you're human. You are going to have some mistakes when you are judging them. So this is pretty much how it goes. I hope this has worked for you. Try to document the steps, try to do videos of the steps that you want, and then try to focus on the attitude that they have. Try to have everything automated as much as possible, okay? So this is it. I hope that this helps you out to find a good team online or in your own country. And now it's up to you. Go hustle.